Hello, bro. Good evening from Indonesia. How
Yeah,
do you do?
yeah, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. So nice to meet you. My pleasure to talk with you, my friend. Welcome. I just need to practice English.
Thank you.
So that's why I call you
Okay.
right now because let us practice English together. What do you think about it, my friend?
Yeah, you can do, man.
So
But
I'm join on the
yes,
I'm join on this group. It's named Indo Barat Friends. Do you know about this group or not?
no, I don't know.
So exactly your name Albatros. Is it right or not? Is it your name Albatros or what is your name exactly?
Yes, this is my name, bro.
So my name
And what
is
about you? What's your name?
Rusman. I'm from Indonesia. Have you ever heard about Indonesian or have you some friend from Indonesian before?
No, I never have been in. I mean, in your country.
So I think that on this group, Indo Barat friend, exactly that there are some member they come from Indonesian, and I guess that you have talked, you have chat with someone who come from Indonesian before. Is it right, my friend?
Yeah, I have some friends from Indonesia.
And
Just for practice.
yes, of course. I mean that's not only practice on this group, but the most important for us to practice directly. Just like you and me right now, we can talk by phone. It's good for us to improve our English skill. Exactly on this group, yeah, I mean that's there are not many topic to discuss together. So that's why I call you maybe,
Yes.
yeah, we need to
What your
talk.
qualification? By the way, what's your qualification?
So about my qualification, my friend, I never finished university before just finish senior high school, but I speak 9 foreign languages. I'm a working tour guides. Do you know tour guides or not?
Yeah, I know tourist guide. You just guide tourists.
Yes, of course, my friend. I'm working for the tourismus, and then
Okay.
if you need to visit Indonesia one day, you can call me, and then we can meet together. And I will accompany you to visit all
Yeah,
of our Indonesian. Is it
yeah,
right?
bro. So you have your own company or you work just
No,
any
my
other company?
friend, for right now, I don't have any company to work, just working myself, freelance. Do you know freelance? I mean, that's I always invite my friend around the world to come to visit Indonesia, and maybe they are interesting to visit, and then they will be contact me by phone, and we will meet together, just like that. I mean, that I will promotion myself, not by the company.
Okay.
And how about you, my friend? What is your job? Are you still a student or what?
Yeah, still I'm a student. Right at the moment, I'm pursuing my graduation.
And I think that's
And after, yes,
English is the most important language in India. I mean that's most of the people
yeah,
speak English in your country. Is it right or not?
yeah, English is the second official language in India.
Yes,
And
of
but
course.
nowadays, English is mandatory for everyone, according to me. That's my perspective.
So it's great. I mean that's the native language. It's Hin language, and then the second language it's English. But can
Yeah,
you explain to me, my friend, why do many people they learn English in India? Even the second language it's English. I mean that's it's not necessary to learn English. Most of the people speak English, no?
yeah, if we talk about India, we can't get a good job without good communication skills. And good communications need totally English. And without English, we can't do anything. You know, we
Yes.
can't talk. USA person and British Australia,
Yes.
and even though we can't crack our interview.
Yes, of course. I agree with you, my friend. Maybe, yeah, I mean
Yeah,
that's
this is my perspective.
yes, not only about the communication. Exactly, that if someone who interesting to take a travel journey around the world, such as come to visit the other countries, they need to speak English, just like you. Maybe if you have an opportunity to visit the other countries such as United States or United Kingdom or Canada, maybe English is the most important because you can communicate with all of the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how about you, my friend? Have you some idea or an idea to go to visit abroad, such as United States or England one day, looking for job or what?
Yeah, maybe I will go to Australia after completing my graduation just for my master degree.
Mm.
Not master, I just want to earn money. That's my aim, or I can say goal.
So,
Yeah.
yes, of course, my friend. I have here that in Australia there are a lot of Indian people, and can you explain to me why do race and why do many Indian people they visit Australia, not United Kingdom? Exactly, that's Indian. It was colonized with the British before, but they then come to.
Yes, because there is a big reason behind it. Because nowadays there is a plethora of job in Australia, and they, I mean, Indian people easily can get job in Australia, so that's why we prefer to go Australia.
Okay.
Even my friends and my acquaintance are there. Are in Australia. And apart from this, Australia has Indian environment, Indian weather, like rain, snowfall, winter, summer, like that. But if we talk about like Canada, in Canada there are a lot of I guess the snowfall, snow in winter season, and we can't do anything, because of snowfall.
Yes. So you say that exactly in Australia or Canada, it's easy looking for a job. But the most qualification, if we need to go to visit Australia or Canada, first we need to speak English very well. It's the most important for us. But I think that's, yeah, English is not necessary. Even in Australia, there are a lot of immigrants from India. They didn't speak English, no?
Yes, bro. But firstly, I have to clear my IELTS exam. Do you know IELTS or TOEFL exam?
No, I don't know exactly what is it. Can you explain to me, my friend?
Okay. Yeah, basically it's a like language exam, English language exam. Firstly, we have to clear that with good bands, around 8 bands, 9 or 8 bands. Then we can go to Australia or any other country.
So it's mean that the first time we need to English exam preparing just like a TOEFL or a ELTS.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's great. I mean that not only in Australia, exactly in Asia continent, such as the other country, Malaysia, Singapore.
Yeah, like if you want, not for maybe not for Malaysia, maybe.
But
Like if you want to go Europe, like Italy, Germany, and any other like Switzerland, like that country. So firstly, we have to clear IELTS exam. Without IELTS exam, we can't go. Government not allow to us to go there.
and
That's the reason.
yeah, I think that in Malaysia there are a lot of the immigrant from India too, not only Australia, even Singapore. A lot of Indian people living there, working. Even they are married, have marriage with the native people in Malaysia, and Singapore, even in Indonesia, maybe. Why don't you
Indian
go?
people.
Why don't
Indian
you?
people got married.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean that's
Oh my god.
if you any chance, yeah, will you go to visit Indonesian, such as yeah Jakarta? It's the capital city of the Indonesian,
Yeah,
maybe.
I know Jakarta, Java. I want to see Bali and volcano, Jakarta, and one more.
Yes, of
It
course.
is a colorful village, or I can say city.
Yes, Jakarta, it's the capital city. It's the biggest city in Indonesia, my friend. But not only
Okay.
Jakarta. You said that's Bali Island. Yeah, I think that's the most beautiful island, beautiful place in Indonesian. It's Bali Island and Lombok Island. But of
But
course,
but you in Indonesian guys doesn't have snowfall in winter season. Am I right?
yes, of course, my friend. I'm not living in Jakarta, but I'm living the other province, the other island from Indonesian. It's so far from Jakarta.
Okay.
And where are you living in India? New Delhi, Mumbai, Kerala, Punjab? Where is it?
Um, to be honest, I live in the northern part of India, and that is called Malya, Uttarakhand. I
Malia.
live in an area like a mountain area, I can say.
Oh, mountain area. I think that's it's the most
Yeah,
beautiful
and
place, beautiful city.
yeah, it's the most beautiful place with the like huge mountain greenery, and apart from this, you can see waterfalls, and like there is a winter season going on in India, and maybe after raining, it will be snow here, and you can see snowfall also. Yeah.
Maybe exactly that's in your city. Are there many tourists come to visit from tourists abroad, international tourists come to visit your city or not?
No, no.
But
No, actually, in my Uttarakhand, mostly people comes like domestic tourism, like
okay.
Indian people, like from Kerala. Kerala is the last part of India, like the end of the India. And
But
Kerala people doesn't have like this kind of beauty, so in winter season they just come and enjoy here.
But I think that if there are a lot of the international tourists come to your city, exactly, you can practice English with them. It's good for you because you can practice
No,
directly.
no. International people just go Agra just for Taj Mahal.
So I mean that it's not easy come to visit your city. I mean that there are not a lot of tourists come to visit your city. But how about the other city? I mean that's the capital of the India, New Delhi. Are there many
Yeah,
international
like
tourists?
no. India has many tourists for national like tourism place for international tourists like Golden Temple, Hamel, Taj Mahal, and like Red Fort and Goa Beach. You can search on Google.
But I know,
But
but
in India we don't have volcano really. I
okay.
really want to see volcano.
Now, my
And one
friend,
day maybe I will come to see. Yeah,
yeah, if
after completing my graduation.
yeah, if
When
you need
I'm able to unwind.
If you need to see mountains or volcano, you can see on Indonesian because here in my country there are a lot of volcano eruption, just like
Yeah,
that.
I know. Yeah. And like, which part of Indonesia do you belong?
I'm living in Aceh province. Exactly, it's province in Sumatra Island. Sumatra Island, it's the biggest island. Indonesian, do you know that
Okay.
we have five biggest islands: Sumatra, Java, Papua, Sulawesi, and Borneo. And
Yeah.
then
Okay. Really, I like Java.
yes, I I thought
Java is
to
famous.
yes.
And usually I watch about Java on what I can say like a vlog or videos on YouTube.
Yes, I think that's a Java Island. It's the attractive place. I mean, that's many people now on the Java Island because Java Island consists of the biggest city. But Sumatra Island and the other biggest island, it's not the biggest city. Some city, yes, of course, the biggest city, but most of them only the smallest city in Indonesia, my friend. So I'm living in a province.
Okay.
It's not the biggest province, but here, yeah,
Okay.
in my province, it's typical. The yeah, I mean that's the rule of the Islam. Only one province in Indonesia in which the rule of the Islam. It's named Aceh province, west of the Sumatra
Okay.
Island. Yeah, it's near of the Malaysia. I'm living here in Aceh province.
Okay. And how much like population of your Indonesia or your country?
So, yeah, I mean that's if we talk about the population, yeah, it's close same with India, more than 250 million inhabitants or population. Yeah, it's the biggest country in Asia. So I think that's in Asia continent such as India, Chinese,
No, I'm talking about all over Indonesia.
yeah, maybe 220 million person here.
No, it's around 27 crore.
No, I don't know.
It's like
No, my friend, I don't know exactly because you need to read the statistic of the population. I don't know exactly about it. I'm not working for the statistic.
no. Okay, the like population of Indonesia is 272 million.
Yes. Yes, maybe.
Oh my god, it's
Yes.
okay.
Maybe, but I don't know exactly that the precisely data from the Indonesian population. But of course, I touched before that it's the biggest country in Asia, just like that. Yeah, it's a clue. Maybe, yeah, maybe your country,
No,
Indonesia.
it's not biggest country, bro. Who
Okay,
told you this?
okay.
Do you know about Indian population?
No, I don't know exactly how many people, how many population over there.
Okay, let me check.
No.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know in million, but I know it's around 140 crore. Okay,
Mm,
give a second.
yeah.
Okay, it's around. Oh my god, it's around 1,393 million.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. It's a
It's too much,
crowded.
bro.
Yes, it's crowded
India is
people.
the
Yeah.
first unpopulated country.
Mm. Exactly. That's if the crowded people. I mean, that's many people live in India. There are a lot of the problem, especially the job, vacancy, opportunity, and the foreigners. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's most of the problem in the society. Yeah. Exactly. That's there are many
Yeah,
crime.
India
Yes.
is the first country, populated country in this entire world.
So it the same way the China's population are not?
No, now I have crossed China.
Okay. Okay. So I mean that's why it's
Yeah.
possible for the Indian people they go to visit abroad other country, Canada, Australia because in their country, yeah, India exactly it's a crowded population and they need to go to visit abroad because in abroad Australia it easy looking for a job, yeah, just like that in your country. I can believe that we cannot imagine how the competition looking for job in your country, my friend, how much opportunity looking for a job. It's not easy looking for a job in your country. It's the vehicle because the crowded people make the other problem. I thought so before about it, criminality, job vacancy,
Okay.
even yeah.
Yeah.
And bro, I hope that you will be success in one day. You will go to get a good job, and then yeah, you can make a money one day, good salary, and then don't forget to visit Indonesia. Okay?
Yeah, one day I will come to see your house as well, your volcano, Bali, Jakarta.
And thank you so much for your conversation, my friend. And I think that it's 20 minutes. Yeah, it's enough for us to yeah conversation on English.
Okay.
Okay, my
And
friend.
by the way, how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 37 years old, my friend. And how about you?
Mm-hmm. I'm around 22,
Yes, you are.
and I
You.
really appreciate, like, I really like Indonesian people, like
Thank
like
you.
they have politeness, like you are talking like in a polite way with me.
Thank you, my friend.
It's really like appreciative.
and
Yeah,
and me too. My pleasure to talk with you. Nice to meet you. Okay, we can talk later.
yeah, and
Have a nice
yeah,
day for
yeah.
you.
You can talk to me. I mean, talk with me
Okay.
whenever you want.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye, my friend.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good day and good night.
Thank you. You too. Bye.